So hi Irja,
Hi,
welcome to
hi.
our show.
Hi, Ilya.
Hi Juraj,
Hello.
welcome to our show.
We are back
Again after some
again.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got the first task. I should introduce Irja. So as I promised during the preparation, I'll try to mess it up only a bit, so she could fix it after that. And so Irja, she's coming or joining us from Croatia, from Zagreb, and she's also coming into testing, or she came to the testing from product management, if I search or read it properly.
One correction to make.
Okay. So we'll
But
see.
good. No.
She's quality advocate, quality lead. Now she's working for some US company. It's super secret. I found out. So we'll see how much we could find out, or how much she could disclose. And she's also building some house, or not?
Mhm. Yeah, we saw some photo. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
And she has one dog, and maybe cat as well.
Wow, you're good.
And she likes traveling,
Yeah.
and she's a conference superstar as well.
First.
But she don't know anything about testing strategy. Or yes, or not, or what?
Oh man,
Okay, now it's your turn. Please fix it.
this was done on purpose, I'm sure.
No, I was told to introduce it like this.
Yeah. I know. I knew you. You're a tricky man, but I like how you started, and actually, you did quite well. Even I have to add some adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, came to product management from testing, and then I went back to testing. So we
Mm-hmm.
can say I made a full circle.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
see. And why this happened? You
Why
didn't
not?
like the testing?
Why not? I started my career as a tester, and then I also took over some other responsibilities like business analysis, and I was also a product owner. And since I was like, it's early in my career, I wanted to explore
Mm-hmm.
different roles within IT and products. So my wish was to actually be a product manager. So I imagined that this is the career I want to
Uh-huh.
like try out, and I did it. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I
You know.
got a chance to work on a really huge and global product, and after we did like repositioning and launched it to the market, I felt a bit. I missed testing. Like the
Uh-huh.
whole time, I was missing testing. So even I really liked my both paths. Have chosen the testing path, so I came back. So yeah.
Okay. And did you try development, or why only product management and testing
You mean
only?
like programming, like that,
Yeah. Yeah.
not
Yeah.
product development?
Right.
No, I never liked that, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this sounds wrong. I enjoy a bit of coding for solving testing problems, but
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't enjoy developing features and be only a programmer. For
Uh-huh.
me, this is not the thing I would enjoy.
And
Even
what do you enjoy, if not programming and coding?
I really like strategize,
But
solve.
in my notes, I've got the note from Juraj that you don't do any testing strategy at all. So
Yeah, come on. Where did you get that?
from Juraj.
I love it.
Yeah, that was your biggest talker like this last week. We
Yeah,
know everything.
I really love that part. I like testing. So, like, if it's coding for testing, that's a different thing. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, I really like testing. I enjoy working with people, so I love the management. Like I love the last couple of years being a manager and work with the teams and like connecting all the dots, resolving obstacles. So I'm one of those weirdos who actually enjoys managing people and also products and also testing. So
And what's the biggest challenge to manage people?
people.
People itself or themselves.
Biggest challenge is honestly listening, because
Listening, yeah, that's also very difficult for me as well. Especially on these interviews, I'm starting jumping into that and adding and contributing, but that's
But
that's
it's
not
good that
my
you are
task.
aware of this. That's good that you are aware.
and we are the
I'm doing
same.
my best. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know whether we would explore more because I had in my notes that you have a dog,
Yep.
and I
And
noticed that you have also the cat
you noticed
just
him
behind you.
jumping around.
And how it works?
After 9 months of adjustments and making them friends, it works. But it took 9 months of living in like one apartment with two separated environments. Like imagine you have staging and you have test environments.
It looks like that you use your management skills, to manage cat and dog. Yeah.
Yeah. Dog is reactive dog and he's afraid of everything that moves, including dogs and other cats. So we need to be cautious. But now they're like great.
Cool. So I would maybe move on from the introduction into hot seat questions before we will go into some more deeper topics
Mm.
to warm it up a bit.
Maybe we can start with some easy question, I guess.
I wonder what you prepared.
Are you starting from the last one or the first one?
Now I'm considering that how to start because I see that Irja is still, okay and no stress. I need to choose something more, difficult. But no, I start with some easy question that Gustav or Sana Abirex?
Come on, Sana, come on.
Okay, very good.
But I have to be
No,
Do
but
you know
that
that this is
here.
recorded? This is
it is
recorded.
recorded. Yes, we
We
have
will
Sana.
share it.
That's great.
Yeah, now Sana because it's my first bigger experience except outside of Croatia.
Good, very good.
But I'm looking forward to both this year, I have to say.
But
Okay.
if I saw it right, next week you are in Spain as well, no?
Oh yes, yes.
Hmm?
So
Expo
you are
great.
traveling to Spain to practice. So then you will be great in Bratislava.
Exactly.
I
I will
see.
change. No talk will be the same actually. Even I have like even if the title is the same, that abstract, it could be the similar or the same, but the talk will not be, because I will adjust to the audience and also like develop it a little bit, so it will be better.
Okay, I see. I know your
Okay.
approach.
Now we can choose one maybe harder question.
Oof.
You can tell us 5 most important women in IT.
Wow. Let's start from the beginning. Ada Lovelace, Margaret Hamilton, who was there? Liskov principle. Okay, that's it.
That
I
was 5?
Huh?
I'm not sure that was 5. It was 5?
No,
Okay.
it was 3. That's
Okay.
from my old memory, and maybe in the more modern times.
Uh,
I would like to. I mean, there are many women in testing and also in tech, but I learned a lot, including a lot of us from Elizabeth Hendrickson.
okay.
Yeah, and I really loved her work. I also loved some of the product people.
Mm-hmm.
What was her name? Was it Melissa Perry, but also Teresa Torres? So I like to read from everyone.
Okay. But
Also, like
you
maybe newer ages, like
okay.
Fiona. how could I not mention Fiona
Yeah.
and some people like Maret and Marie Charette, and
Very good.
let's
And
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
now 10
surprised
more.
that you. Huh?
that's 10, right?
Yeah, it's better than I expected. That's very good.
And somebody will kill me because of course I forgot to mention somebody.
Yeah, that's why
I
I'm
will
asking.
have to-
Good. The next one. How lengthy is a standard ice hockey match?
Ice hockey match.
Uh-huh.
Each quarter has how many? 8 minutes, right? 10 minutes. 12.
Two bad answers. There are no quarters. And
Yeah,
8 minutes is not enough.
I watched like 5, 6 seasons of ice hockey, and I can't remember. But I know it's the length in beers. The length in beers is 4 or 3. So if you arrive, you have a beer on between three trecin. It's third. Oh my God, I'm in basketball lately, so between first and second, third, and then between third and second and third, and then at the end
Hmm.
have time, and if you can, which is usually not the case. So yeah,
That's nice. We
beer
have a
and
new definition. That's awesome.
quarters. What's wrong with me?
I need to study the theory. I didn't know the theory about the beers. So interesting.
And how long is the third? Remind me. 10 minutes? No, more. 20 or what?
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Yeah, 3 times 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
I
this
know
is
it's like
very
3 hours almost of like whole evening. The 20.
this is very current question because these days I don't know when we will publish it, but these days there is a like world championship in Czech Republic.
In Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's why we pull out this question. So,
Nice.
Yes, Slovakia is out, and Czech Republic is still have chance to have like medal.
Wow. I
Yeah,
watched Slovan once.
good.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
But next one,
Yeah.
early bird or night owl?
I'm a cured night owl, so an early bird now.
Okay.
How to say cured, but I was a night bird, but yeah, not anymore.
Mountains or beach?
Mountains.
Really? Which is
Yeah,
your
even
favorite?
I'm from the sea, but mountains.
Kranjska Gora?
It can go, it can go.
Okay. Cat or dog?
Mm. I'm not sure which one listens.
Uh,
I'm more of a dog person, to be honest.
okay. Okay.
Sorry, Banksy. He didn't hear me.
Netflix or cinema?
Oh, Netflix or cinema? Old school cinema, but
Really?
really like old school, like old
Mhm.
theaters with the curtain and the whole atmosphere.
Mhm.
Okay, watching
Even
Netflix
I
in
was
old cinema.
I wasn't for like 2 years in the old cinema, and I watched Netflix like
Yeah.
days.
And we have the last one. Very easy. Travel by plane or train?
Oh, train.
Why?
I love trains. I traveled from Košice to Bratislava last
Uh,
year, and that was the like my biggest takeaway from Slovakia trip.
I can imagine. Yeah, you are still, you survived, you are alive. That's it. That's
And I
But
don't
it
know
was
whether this
great.
is compliment or criticism.
yeah, yeah.
It was great. You don't travel by train there.
You know, the people are usually, having the memory only the bad things. Good things are really, really often they are not really, you know. That's I can imagine, this train between Košice and Bratislava. But okay,
It was quite well, a fast and clean new train with
okay.
Mhm.
Wi-Fi.
Now I understood how it looks in Croatia. Okay, that's
Yeah, Croatia's train are like we have really
Yeah.
bad infrastructure, so
very good. Then I guess that we can, start with the main topic, smart. So what do you think?
Yeah, let's move on. And that will be mostly about testing. And first part I will
finally.
cover with you. And that's the US super secret project. Is it secret or is it not?
It's not a super secret, but I'm in we are in like testing period.
Uh-huh.
So I signed, well, to start from the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
I work with one US company and I'm opening my own company.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just starting my own
Uh-huh.
business. And I have a first client, customer, partner. I don't know how to what's
Mm-hmm.
the right term, but I see it as a really nice partnership that just started. But since we are still in the testing phase for the beginning, we agreed let's not kind of maybe,
Disclose that.
yeah, maybe in the beginning, because you never know if we
Mm-hmm.
click or not.
So now you can tell us. No one is listening. No one is watching. So what is it about?
It's a US company that works in a healthcare
Uh-huh.
industry. So it's
Interesting.
quite a stable industry. Industry I always avoided for some reason because,
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm in Croatia. US healthcare is a bit far away from
Uh-huh.
my reach. At least it was until now. And to be honest, it was a surprise because it came as a recommendation.
Uh-huh.
One really kind colleague from the community recommended me to this
Uh-huh.
colleagues, and we clicked immediately. So I started working beginning of the month.
Uh-huh. And what are you doing there? What's your like?
Currently, I'm like quality lead for one project, so I do testing. I plan my own testing, design the test
Uh-huh.
strategy, Marcel.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're alone?
So yeah, I took
That's
over this very important project.
mm-hmm.
Since we are on this super serious narrative, so I want to
Uh-huh.
align with that. I took over one project, and so far it's going well.
Uh-huh.
But who
Uh-huh.
knows where we will grow, what will be with this collaboration. It should be.
And is it your
Should
first experience being like remote
Uh,
employee over the border, not visiting or not in-person meetings with the
I
people
worked.
or
I worked remotely before, but as an employee. So this
uh-huh.
is my first experience where we are all remote. There is no
Uh-huh.
office we go to.
Uh-huh.
So we work across the globe. Let's call it like that. So yeah, it's quite different experience than the
Mm-hmm.
previous remote or hybrid experiences I had.
Mm-hmm. Do you see like big differences between US project and European project? Is there some cultural or
I wouldn't generalize here, but there is a difference. There is a huge difference between the mindset and the business mindset and how the interview went. For example, we talked about total. They didn't ask me how I will do my stuff. They asked me what value I can bring. So this is the biggest like difference I saw when talking with my new partners. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
when compared to when interviewing for positions in some Croatian or European companies. So interesting.
Uh-huh. And
And
yeah,
yeah,
sorry, go on.
oh, that's it.
But you mentioned that it's healthcare and it's full remote
Yes,
company. So how this could work? Because I would expect that healthcare is super secure,
of
hidden
course,
behind some
super
big
secure.
walls and
We sign super, like, there are contracts and NDAs you sign, and I had to go through a lot of compliance documents to be aware of
mm-hmm.
everything. Of course, I do not have access to data that's I sensitive, so
Mm-hmm.
this, so I don't see it as an obstacle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a highly regulated environment, and the remote can work. Why not?
I see. I'm
Especially
big
to
fan.
find
Actually,
good
I'm big fan
people.
of full remote companies. So I'm happy to hear that even this regulated environment could work. That.
Yeah,
And
of course.
how do you deal with these different time zones, or do you follow some specific working hours, or it's super flexible and everyone is working whenever they want?
In my case, it's flexible. Even, of course, sometimes we have to have a meeting in the afternoons
Mm-hmm.
with my colleagues who are in
Mm-hmm.
US. But that's per agreement.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm really happy that I can uh, tailor my own day and decide what are my working
Uh-huh.
hours are. And of course, I'm flexible to meet. If somebody in US wants to meet at
Uh-huh.
7 a.m. their time, I will adjust and have my meeting, I don't know, 5 p.m., 6, whatever.
Uh-huh.
But it's my choice, you know. No, it's our choice. It's
Yeah,
different
yeah.
than somebody tells you, hey, you have to work in the evenings now.
Uh-huh. And,
Ah,
and now, when you are working fully remote, do you consider to travel somewhere else or change the countries, or you are happy like staying?
I have to build a house. Come on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay, I
you
see.
can sell them. You know that.
Nah,
You can rent it out and travel the world.
I will finish this project and build a nice office there, and
Mm-hmm.
then I will travel more. So only traveling will be for the conferences. So
Mm-hmm.
Slovakia, Hungary, Germany, and Spain. But
Mm-hmm.
that's short trips. So I don't plan to move
I see.
yet. You never know.
Okay, so
But
what advice would you give me if I would like to also follow this kind of path or journey? If I would like to be remote worker for some company and having the flexibility, even not using it to travel, do you have some tip for me what I should do?
tip.
If someone is watching us and would find it interesting and would like to also step into that journey, what would
Huh.
be your advice?
One tip I was given, and now I see it as a very useful one was when you're like switching from office to fully remote, the biggest challenge is to know when to stop, when to start, and when to stop.
Mm-hmm.
So, being the master of your time is very important because it's very easy to just like stay on your computer. I will do
Mm-hmm.
something else. I will do something else. Oh, let me do something more. So that's one thing that one should be aware of and
Uh-huh.
pay attention. And of course, it depends on you. So
Uh-huh.
there is
And
also this nice thing like freedom, like you
Okay,
can.
and do you have some way how you handle it? Do you have some approach like setting alarms or?
Yes, I literally I used it before. Also, book my time in calendar for particular tasks and plan it.
Uh-huh.
And I also tried with alarms. I literally when we moved first remotely, it was when pandemic started.
Uh-huh.
I had to put alarm because there is no one around you who walks out of the office, so you're not
Yeah.
aware that it's time.
are you planning the every day that, for example, if you have the meeting with US in the afternoon that you are starting later and you're planning every day to like keep this work and life balance and not to work more?
I mean, I will work more when will be needed. I'm sure there will be times, but when there is no need or some urgent matters, yes,
Mm-hmm.
I will enjoy. I really like to do some work in the morning, then have a break. If it's sunny, I will walk out, do whatever I have to do, because there is always some bureaucracy you need to take care of in
Mm-hmm.
Croatia. And then later, for example, today I have a meeting after in the afternoon, but
Mm-hmm.
I planned my day accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, interesting. Maybe we could move on to this next.
Yeah, yeah.
You're right. That's on you.
Yeah, that's my favorite probably today because we find out that you are super specially the master of testing or testing of autonomous forklift trucks. For me, that was I was absolutely surprised that is something happening. That's I was it is a joke because why a joke? Because 9 years ago, maybe it was not nine. It was like conference in Bratislava, And now I have like the cooperation with this topic, because there was presented that if you would like to join the IT, you need to do like 2 weeks course and to start work with forklift trucks, not to join IT. If you would like to have like good money, not to join IT. And now I see that
That's
it's possible to to use it. That yes, you are the tester, and also you can work with these trucks. That's how it works. That's it's a joke or is reality.
it's not a joke. Yeah, I joined this creation small startup, robotic startup, last year. It was a short gig, but it was interesting experience because yeah, we were developing forklifts, autonomous forklifts.
Okay.
Actually, the correct term would be autonomous mobile robots,
Ah,
MRs. And
okay.
use case is basically loading and unloading and forklifts.
Okay, that you
Because,
you you know build it autonomous. Why you are not using some autonomous testing, or how looks the testing with something like these robots?
I mean, it's very expensive to automate all the hardware and do all of the maybe systems. You have a limited amount of money, but I believe that in companies who have more money, more funding, of course,
Mm-hmm.
they are building some sort of systems which will help them to test automatically
Mm-hmm.
some
Mhm.
parts of the robot.
Okay, but are there some techniques or practices how to test those like robots? How to do it?
Yeah, okay. First of all, we need to understand what robot is. So it's usually hardware and software
Mm-hmm.
components that work together. Let's hope they work together in some alignment.
That is best option, yeah.
So we had the different approaches when testing hardware components,
Mm-hmm.
especially if those components are developed uh,
Mm-hmm.
customly, or if they were bought from some other company. So mm, also for like custom developed components, it's interesting because you can apply a lot of things I learned in software
Mm-hmm.
actually to the hardware. For example, one thing I could apply immediately was, hey, why don't we test this prototype while it's still a prototype, while it's even on the paper? Let's see how this design will fit the whole system. Because somebody is working on designing some little part, and they maybe are not aware how this fits the whole story. And this is the place where exploratory testing and this like being creative and being structured when doing it is really applicable, because you will save a lot of time and money if you catch those issues very early. Same go, okay, for the software part, that's more maybe known to us because most of us are coming from software products. But also there's like great combination of automation and also exploratory testing. So there are some differences, but from the outside it just looks very like, oh, this is
Yeah.
different. But actually, when you dig deeper, like you can apply all of your knowledge you learned from software actually into these kind of products.
And did you need
So
to bring these devices, or I don't know whether I could call it devices, these robots,
mhm.
home, or you need to be on site, or could you remotely somehow control that, or how that works?
Yeah, I mean, home hardly. It's four
Really?
and
How
a half
big is it?
ton. It was 4.5 ton vehicle, so hardly you can bring it
Okay.
anywhere, but you can bring a simulation. So
Uh-huh.
in the robotics world, they have developed a lot of simulated environments,
Uh-huh.
and you have a lot of tools you can use and develop your own simulators. So you can actually bring it home in this kind of form.
Let's see.
So using a lot of simulation is really like bread and butter in testing robotics systems. And
And
also,
this sounds pretty technical. So this is something because you said that you don't like programming or you don't enjoy the programming, and this sounds like a lot of kind of technical hacking to make it happen or to get ready for the
I like
testing. Is
digging
it?
in the system, but kind of writing boilerplate code, nah. I will write it,
Uh-huh.
but it's interesting because maybe somebody doesn't like write code, but they like to explore code and the architecture and
Uh-huh.
how all of those components
Mm-hmm.
are working with each
Uh-huh.
other. So that it was quite interesting. But of course, as every like you can be technical or maybe you don't have to be always
Mm-hmm.
because
Okay.
forklift drivers are not technical people
Uh-huh.
and
I
people
didn't.
who will use
I
the
never did
robot.
that, so I don't know. That's why I'm asking how complicated it might be to set up all the simulations.
Oh,
So it's
it
easy.
can be
Easy.
because it's a lot of development.
Uh-huh.
So it's a development to develop your own simulator.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
Okay.
it is quite nice to have somebody at least in the team who
Uh-huh.
has the skill set because you cannot do both. Develop simulation, test every like there
Yeah.
is a split of concerns here.
Okay. And then I found something interesting in our notes during the preparation. Yuri mentioned there something like Bug Cleaner 3000. So
That's
Yeah.
you know
best
what
part.
happened? I didn't know what's that, so I said, okay, maybe it's stupid question to ask about that.
Not
So first, what I did, I Google in pictures, try to do it, and you will find a lot of different like bug killers, like sprays. But
no.
I couldn't find anything else, and then I saw the screenshot, and it didn't fit. So what's that?
Did he show you?
I saw the picture, but I thought maybe I could find some better picture because this is
This
it
is
wasn't clear from there. There is
literally
We
like
have already the original picture. It's fun. Maybe we will post somewhere this, but we would like to know how this can be used maybe in our testing.
I doubt you will need it, but it was a great moment. Like I was new to the company, and they were showing me the test facility and the robots and all the nice tools, la la la. And then I saw this thing, like it's a stick. I don't know how to call it. What's the right daščica on Croatian?
Daščica. I see.
That's why on Croatian. I don't know. And I was like, "What's that?" Like, no, this is very important tool we use in testing. And I was like, "Why?" And then they told me the story, and the story goes basically we had some design flaw, and in order to reboot the robot when it got stuck from its stand, you needed to use this stick and literally like push the button because until the new design was developed and implemented, this was the way to work around.
I see.
Hence the name bug cleaner because it resetted the
And
robot.
why there is 3000? It's is the
Yeah,
number mean something or it's just to make it
I
more
think it
like
was just a
serious?
joke. I think it was just a joke, honestly.
Okay.
Really, this was like no like new releases of this stick.
No. I will ask them. I can check.
Some
It's
fan of Harry Potter because they have some I don't know what 2000 etc. They use it.
maybe that was the inspiration.
Uh-huh.
That's
No,
some
this was
Nimbus 2000, but you have Bucklino 3000. That you are better.
but this was already so weird enough, so I didn't want to even ask questions further. This was like, okay, we will do design reviews next time.
I guess that we have very good thumbnail, to this video to use like this super special secret stick as a thumbnail of this video, I guess.
Oh no. Please don't.
Okay. I don't know where the picture comes from, but we have it in our notes. You
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
write
have
see
some,
it
I have some connection with that. That's why.
from the slide, probably from the
yeah,
last year.
maybe I don't know.
from
Ireland.
Sanai.
So, are we moving to the next session or next, not session, but next topic? Next session is in 45 minutes.
Next session.
Yeah, we can move on. That is important. That
Yeah.
we know that is some community in Croatia, especially in Zagreb. And how looks the community? It's alive, or how it looks under pandemic? What is going on there now?
Just since we are now talking with you, Slovakian community people, I'm very happy that Sanae community is coming to us and having a meetup, which we co-organized together with Sanae. So it will be held on 12th of June in Zagreb. So yeah, that's a nice thing. Why? Because our community is a little bit silent, so I decided that we need to change that. And then I met with Mate and the rest of the organizers of Sanae conference, and I asked them, "Hey, come to Zagreb," and they said, "Great, let's do something," and we did it.
Wow.
Community exists for actually a very, very long time. It was started by some dear colleagues, Željko and Carlo, like I would say 15 years ago. And they even collaborated with the software testing club, which is now known as Ministry of Testing. But back then, they were doing meetups under that name. So we had Zagreb Software Testing Club, and that was my first like connection with the community. I just learned about it, and it was like literally 5 of us in the beginnings on some meetups, but then it grew. Then we switched to Testival, another name, and after Željko and Carlo got tired, pandemic hit us, so there are not more events as I would like to. So who knows? Maybe somebody will be enthusiastic enough and change that and start some new community meetup, but who knows?
And how many testers roughly you have in Croatia? Could you
Honestly,
guess?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I really have no idea. I should check that. No, now I'm curious. No, I will not lie. I'm
Okay.
curious. I never actually looked for this data.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Good question.
I don't know whether we could guess how many we have in Czech Republic and Slovakia.
In Slovakia, I don't really know. That's true.
My
Because
guess would
now I
be
start to think about it.
4,000.
Really?
4,000. Wow.
Or would you guess more?
Wow.
I guess no. I was surprised that 3 or 4,000 it's too much from my perspective, but okay, maybe yes.
We can do a quick search.
What is saying ChatGPT?
I'm not sure whether that would be. You would get some new hallucination rather than anything else.
Probably. Once I don't know if you ever asked ChatGPT to tell you something about some people, but once I asked ChatGPT what do they know about myself, and ChatGPT said I wrote 2 books. Huh? Did you know that? I wrote 2 books.
And it was wrong because you wrote 3, no?
Yeah, of course.
I see. Yeah.
ChatGPT is now searching the answer that how many testers are in Croatia, Czech Republic, and Slovakia. I have some data.
But they did some estimations in the past in various analyses, and there are a couple of things how you could do that. Like you can ask maybe first how many developers are there, and then you can guess maybe if there are, I don't know, X, then testers might be something like 20 to 30% of that.
I hit simple search on LinkedIn and filtered by Croatia, and it says 4,400 results.
Really?
But
I checked OpenAI is not really sure. in Croatia that they don't have like such of enough information. But in Czech Republic, based on ChatGPT 4.0, it's roughly between 15 and 20,000 software testers,
No, no,
and
no,
in
no.
Slovakia, between 5 and 7. That
Hmm.
I'm not really sure that this is the reality. Well, but maybe it's, and then I know why Marcel is in Prague.
Wow.
I don't know how this fits, but
I
okay.
wouldn't be
Anyhow,
surprised
I
if
think we should move back to the community
yeah.
discussion
Let's go back. But
because.
we had. I mean, it depends. What I like in our community is that there are many more people, and there are a lot of people who stayed in testing, who I knew before. But the negative side is that not many people stay in testing.
Hmm. That's.
So because there are not so many opportunities in Croatia and also in not only in Croatia to grow as a tester.
And do you
Uh,
think that's the only reason why the people are leaving testing? Because in my experience, I couldn't mention too many so long staying people also here in Czech Republic where I'm based, because I don't know, people just fluctuate into
yeah,
different roles, and whoever stay longer than 4 years, it's kind of suspicious, I would say.
really.
So
Ooh,
we are
I'm
all
suspicious.
suspicious.
I'm very suspicious. I think people don't find the joy in the work they do. Like maybe that's one thing. Maybe the other thing is that like times changed a bit. So before you always had like before I don't know when, but let's say 20 years ago, let's
Uh-huh.
guess. Uh you had test managers. So you had some career path and somebody was above you who was a tester also. And they knew how like they knew what you are doing and what your value is. And of course, things change. We are evolving. We are doing products very differently now. So nowadays, you won't see many test managers or managers who are from testing.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to act differently as a tester. You need to know how to produce the value. I mean, produce the outcome and show this outcome
Mm-hmm.
to your superiors. And
Mm-hmm.
maybe this is something where we fail in testing, because I noticed that. I noticed people who are great, who do great job, but their managers don't see that in the
Mm-hmm.
same way. So
Hmm.
um, also salaries. Let's talk about salaries.
Mm-hmm. How
Like
much you earn?
no,
No,
no, I
no,
mean
I can imagine that you open this topic because you now doing the US project. Yes, we
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
why you are open the topic.
salaries are sometimes very different for testers, and it's much harder when you are like good tester.
yeah.
It's
Mm-hmm.
much harder for you to get salary you really earned for. I don't think we should make a difference in
Mm-hmm.
engineering, because testers are also like test engineers. They will code testing frameworks. They need to know lot of stuff. They need to know product architecture, coding, testing. So why are we like putting people into some buckets and tell them, hey, you earn
Mm-hmm.
like you're not worth to earn more money? But also it's on us as testers. Like some of us maybe will stay just in like executing whatever other people will tell them,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe they will not try to design the strategy, try to like do higher level stuff. So I don't know, it goes both
So
ways.
what's the solution for that? Do you have
The
some
only
idea how to
solution
deal
is
with that?
do what you love and try to find joy, and then everything else comes. Money or whatever you want, it will come. But
That's
if you
so
do
nice
something,
statement that maybe we should conclude with that.
yes, I agree.
Okay.
But
So
I have still one like topic regarding the how looks maybe the diversity in Croatia, because we see also in Slovakia or Czech Republic that still not a lot of ladies are interesting
Mhm.
to join IT. That what is your thoughts?
It's not great. Like there is still a lot work to do, and yeah, like I can't remember how many times I was the only woman on the meeting.
mhm,
So yeah, we should maybe. I wish this is changed, and I wish more people join IT and tech.
Is maybe the right time to motivate them during this? That say to ladies that ladies join IT.
Why not join whatever you like? You can do it. Like everyone can. First programmers were women. Come
mhm,
on, we set things up like IT was like programming was invented. The first programmer was a woman, so like there is no doubt that it's a job for everyone. But to be honest, I think it goes from like really back because you
mhm,
know how you are born and everything starts to culturally like
mhm,
when you go to the store you will see pink toys for girls and blue toys for boys, and then for girls you will have this like stupid cooking sets, like, and for boys you will have tools like something to build. So kind of, and it's
uh-huh,
hard to get over that. So
uh-huh,
I think that's some of the reason why don't women don't sign for technical university, because I was also a minority there when I went
mm,
to
That's true.
university. But
Very good. Maybe we can move on to the last section and to the promotion, or if you would like to maybe praise somebody, would you like to promote or praise?
oh my god, that's the hardest part.
Really? I expected that is the easier part. That
I'm not good in praises and promotion, to be honest.
it's good to try it. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's the experience, to improve the skills.
Should I promote
Opportunity.
myself now?
You can. Why not? This
Shame.
is this is something new for us as well, but yeah.
Oh, first,
I did it
thank you
well.
for inviting me here. So praises to you from me and to me for being here. No, yeah, I don't know. Like this is really generic question. So this is a good opportunity to thank all of the people who mentored me and who will mentor me, including like my people who were more senior than me, but also people who were more junior than myself. I learned a
Mhm,
lot from people I mentored too. I will not name
mhm.
them, but kudos to all of them. Is it a now good time to say hello to my mom?
Yes.
It's there.
We'll cut out everything
Ah,
else.
joke.
If we mention, don't
She
worry,
would
we will
kill
change the voice.
She would kill me. She's also in IT and she would kill me. She doesn't even have a LinkedIn profile,
Uh-huh. And
like
what she does in IT?
database admin. She was in networking and programming in the
Uh-huh.
beginning of her career, and then she switched to databases, and she's a database administrator for like 10, 15 years.
Wow. Good.
Without LinkedIn profile, very, very silent. So,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I need
Also
to
based in
check our
Zagreb.
job open position. I don't know if we are not looking for the database engineer. I need to check it.
well, when she will be retired, then she will be open for new customers,
Okay.
clients. So,
Uh-huh. I see.
Okay, and Marcel, maybe your promotion. Would you like to promote or praise somebody or something?
You know what? You made me hard time couple of times, so I thought maybe I should prepare something for today. So I have some ideas.
Oh, good.
I don't know when we will publish, but next week I'm joining Test Automation Days.
oh,
So if you are around, then I'm happy to meet you there. And then what else? I started writing blog posts. This
Oh,
is
really?
a kind of crazy idea, but I've got advice that I should maybe rather write it than record the videos or stream the webinars, because that might be a bit better. But well, let's see. So follow the Vopi blogs, Vopi blog, and there will be some
Nice.
hopefully nice articles. I will rewrite my talks into some maybe more
It
readable
looks
text.
that you have time.
I don't know. So that's my promotion.
I will follow you.
Okay, cool.
Oh, once you mentioned, now I remember I should maybe mention that I will also attend some conferences this year.
You will attend. Okay, cool.
No, attend. I will speak on the conferences.
Okay, cool. You should
What?
mention them all. You should mention them.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but this year somehow I got accepted on like a lot of things.
Uh-huh.
So I couldn't even imagine that I will be accepted. So starting from next week, I will be in Madrid, Expo QA. Then later this year, I will join lovely Slovakian conference SANE. I think it's in September, right?
Uh-huh.
So I guess I will see you two there.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yes, after SANE, I will go and quickly visit Hustev.
Mhm.
First time in Budapest as a speaker, and
Uh-huh.
then I will go to Agile Testing Days because they
Wow.
accepted two of my talks.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's crazy. Two of my talks. I don't know why.
Uh-huh.
Why did I thought that, I thought that, okay, I will apply two talks, so to give them options.
Yeah.
And they picked both. So
To increase the
thank you.
chance.
It was my long, this year, all of the conferences, so far I have been accepted, were on my wish list to do.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know what I will do next year, but hopefully somebody will connect me with the right opportunities for the
Yeah.
next year.
So congratulations and good
Thank
luck
you.
next week and with the talks after the summer as well.
Yeah, and wish me luck with my own business. So
Yeah, that's already running on the all
yeah, I still
cylinders
don't have a
on the real
name,
estate.
like complete branding and how I will go.
Mhm.
I need to figure things out. But yeah, I'm really excited for the new adventures.
Oh, cool.
And I would like to also promote one thing
Please do.
that in June we are organizing with Sanae the Sanae Birex meetup in Multitude IT Labs premises on the rooftop.
Nice. Ooh,
Mm.
That Radim Dampanek will be there, and also speaker for Multitude that I see, and I feel that this will be very good meetup that everybody can join. That in 20th of June in Multitude IT Labs in Bratislava you can join.
Wow.
nice. I will spread the word with my Bratislav colleagues.
I'm trying to use this special thing, but it doesn't work. Like, huh?
It
No.
worked before
It worked before
by
by accident.
accident, and you
And
didn't
now it doesn't.
intend to. You didn't have the intent, but now it
Yeah.
doesn't.
It looks that it's not working now. Maybe it's
Just
the
as the
riverside is
software.
blocking.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you very much. Thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure to speak with you, and we really enjoy it. And see you
Thank you.
soon, and see you
Thank
in
you.
some conference.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. See you soon.
See you in Bratislava.
Mm. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.